So whenever the user lands on book a ride screen, let's display the user a map in the main screen and the price of different types of vehicles. And in sitemap we will go and we will create the polylines from the like pickup location to destination location. So let's get started here. So from this body we will remove this and instead we will go with a Google map here. So I will search for Google map and we have already created a Google map here. So simply I will just copy these 2 lines of codes, come back to book a ride screen, paste these 2 variables. Let's import the classes here. Okay. Next coming up, we will take the Google map. So here is our Google map. We will copy the entire consumer thing and come up here, and here in body we will paste it. So here we do have consumer and it's going to be ride request provider. Here we have to import provider. Okay, here we have to import Google Maps and initial camera position. Okay, inside ride provider we have to add initial camera position. So let's copy this initial camera position, come back here inside ride request, let's add this new variable initial camera position, and here it's going to be ride request provider. Copy it, paste here. So here there will be some more parameters which we want to enable. Polylines ride request provider dot polyline set, and here it's going to be a set of polyline. Okay, then comes up markers ride request provider dot write a marker. Okay, so after this maps loads up, we want to make sure that we execute some functions. So here we don't need this current function, current camera position. So this is the current location. So instead of current location, it's going to be lat long pickup location equals lat long, and it's going to be ride request provider dot pickup location dot latitude and the same dot longitude. We'll copy and paste up here, and let's add a semicolon. So here with the property latitude can't be uncounted because the receiver can be null, so we have to go with a null check here, null check here, null check, and here we have to go with a null check. Okay, so we will remove this await, and here we will go for pickup location. It will animate the camera, and here let's import some packages dart async. Okay, so now here we do have this Google map, so we want to add a little bit of codes inside init state also. So I will go with init state, and here we will add widgets binding code. Okay, so from book a ride screen inside init state, before we write some code inside this init state, we will go to select pickup and drop location, and here we have a function that is navigate to right screen. So if both pickup and drop location are not null, then we execute some codes, and at last we navigate to right screen. Okay, so here we will go with asynchronous. Let's go with await direction services dot get direction details, and here we will go with let long pickup location equals to, copy this, paste up here. What does it says? A value of type this can't be assigned to a let long. Okay, so it is of type. Okay, let's copy this model name, paste here, pickup location. Okay, pickup equals to, let's paste this one. Okay, now we got let long. So why there is a red? Pickup is already defined. Pickup model, copy this, paste up here, pickup model dot latitude, then comes up pickup model dot longitude. Okay, so here we will again copy this code, paste down here, and it's going to be drop location, and instead of pickup model latitude, we will copy this again, paste up here, and it's going to be drop model. And here instead of pickup location, it's going to be drop location, drop model, and here we will change to drop model. So before navigating to book a ride screen, we want to make sure that we get like how much kilometer the distance is, what's the time we are going, what's the time it's gonna need, what are the polylines. This fields we get. Okay, so the next thing is that we have to make the polylines. So I will go with context.read strip. Okay, it's going to be write request provider dot, let's go to write request provider, and there might be a function to create polyline, decode polyline, and update polyline field. Okay, we will trigger this function, and yeah, and it's good. So now we do have the polyline, build, and we do have first got the direction, we do have got the polyline. Now let's display the polyline inside the map. So we will save it up here. We will go to book a ride screen, direction services. I will close this one, book a ride screen, and here we do have camera position, it's pickup location. Okay, good. So let's restart our application. Here there is another thing which we have to make sure is that whenever we press this cross button, it removes data from our provider. So we will go to select pickup and drop location, and let's go to down in the list style. So here we do have on tap, it goes for get lang from place ID, and then updates the drop location. Okay, so here we do have drop location, pickup location. We do need to create two more functions, nullify drop location, and we will go for drop location equals null, notify listeners. We will copy this, paste up here, nullify pickup location, and it's going to be pickup location. Okay, so we will make sure whenever we tap these buttons, it nullifies them. So we will come to select a pickup and drop location screen. On tap, we are clearing it out, and another thing, context dot read, and I think so it's location provider. Yeah, it's location provider dot nullify drop location. So since it's drop location controller, we are nullifying drop location, and then we have to nullify pickup location. And here we will nullify pickup location. Okay, good. So now let's create both of them, clear both of them. Here we will search for red fort, F-O-R-T, red fort. Okay, so on clicking here, it's not updating the, what do we say, the text. So let's come down here and have a look onto it. Here it takes get lang from place ID, navigate to, okay. So we want to make sure that if location type equals to crop, then crop location controller dot text equals to current address dot main name. Okay, else we will go for pickup location controller dot text dot text equals current address dot main name. Okay, let's save this one. Let's come up here, click rate fort. Okay, so here we have updated this one. So we want to travel from Red Fort to Qutub Minar, Qutub, Qutub Minar. Let's click this one, and here we have navigated from Red Fort to Qutub Minar, and we have this beautiful polyline here. Okay, I think so it's too big. Okay, we are traveling from this location to this location, so we have this beautiful black polyline here. So now it's time that we create a marker here and here, and then we pop up a slider from bottom showing the price of the vehicle.